Hello,
Hello?
how are you?
Fine.
Are you?
I just ate far too much peanut butter, even on my standards.
What's an average peanut butter day for you?
Well, considering I go through a whole Costco thing in days, I could eat a whole big jar in one day. So maybe it's not by my standards, but I'm trying to eat it in a week.
Just ease off a little bit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like a Costco one in a week. So a seventh.
Don't they come as a twin pack?
Yeah, but just one big one. Like the big Adams, like is it a 1 liter, 1 kilogram?
It's probably a kilogram at least.
Or
Probably like 1.27 kilograms of peanut butter goodness.
yeah. So I ate probably just over a cup, maybe just under, around a cup, just
Yeah.
just now.
On
See,
several pieces of celery, I'm sure.
and romaine lettuce, and just straight out of the jar.
Wild red.
When I get tired, I just eat.
You must be tired all the time because you eat peanut butter
I
constantly.
do, but normally I'll eat that amount through the day. But this was just in one sitting. So now I'm not feeling great.
All
So
right.
I always get sick. Usually by the time I hit like quarter of a cup, I usually start feeling really
I'm
sick.
impressed you powered through though. Like that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. And I think I still have VR leftover symptoms.
This is the dark side of VR that people don't tell you about.
I
They're all
know.
worried about like, you know, people doing stuff nefarious like on the internet through VR, but nope,
Or I have a brain tumor. That could be it too.
possible. Or you could just be completely burnt out and your brain is not firing on all cylinders right now.
Maybe. I had a meeting today with the screen. I had to stand as far away from the screen as I can. So they're probably wondering, like, what is she doing? But I literally went to the opposite wall, like as far away as I could, and turned off all the lights. And it still was hard. That's all good. What's going on with you?
Law in life cost my mother $3,000 today.
Hmm. How'd you do that?
I noticed that her truck was leaking a lot of stuff, something.
So you didn't cause it.
No, but the poor old lady dutifully got it into the shop the next day and man, dealerships.
Hey. Oh, dealerships. Was there more to that?
Nope, that was the punchline.
Hmm.
Hey,
I drove twice today.
you did, and you drove one for no purpose other than to drop your daughter off.
I know. I'm adulting. I haven't figured out the tax thing yet.
The like your bar is so low we could trip over it. That's adulting.
Dropping my child off to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to take her because I was presenting it at school this morning. So, and I was going to take her, but it was picture day, like spring picture day. So she was hedging her bet. She didn't want to go because it was gym and
Mhm.
she wasn't going to be having her, and she wanted her hair all nice because it was going to be in the yearbook, blah, blah, blah. So before I left, she went down to ask her sister for a ride.
Who is dying today?
Yeah. So I, was just assuming her sister would give her a ride because her sister didn't say no.
No, but her sister clarified for me what she did say, and it wasn't really that close to a yes either.
No, but it was just saying, like, let me sleep, something like that.
Hmm.
But, anyways, maybe when I wake up, something like that. But, anyways, so I left Willow and then came home, and Willow was still home,
Hmm.
and sister would not drive her.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, you were on a call.
Was.
So
Yeah, I think for a moment she was hoping that I would take her, and I was just a hard no. Nope.
well, I was supposed to have a call like within 10 minutes, but the teacher canceled. So it's okay.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah.
And what did you think of driving? Good experience?
It
On a
was,
scale of 1 to 10.
it was fun. I hate driving. It
Do
was
you?
fine.
That must be new. I used to love driving the past 15 years.
Did I ever like driving?
I don't know. When we first met, you drove like you were being paid to leave a bank robbery. So it was and nerve-wracking. So I don't know if you ever truly enjoyed it, but you did it.
I
Now you just straight up no.
why I would do from the deep southeast to the northwest where you were,
Mhm.
which was what, half-hour drive
Should have been
by
at least
normal
half an
people.
hour to 40 minutes, depending on the route. Yeah.
I consistently got there under 10 minutes. Like 7 minutes was about my average.
Can be your average.
Maybe not average,
Your average is probably 10 or 12 minutes.
but no, I would do it always under 10.
Mental.
Well, I guess it depends on day, but most of the time, I'd be coming later on. I would do it under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
Straight down Deerfoot, fast.
Yeah, but now you can't do that. There's too many people in the city.
Yeah. Do I still drive like that, don't I?
Yeah, you drive
So
horrifyingly.
you made it sound like it was a past.
Well, because you don't drive,
Oh, okay.
right? So, yeah, the one day out of 365 that you actually saddle up and drive somewhere,
That's not
yeah,
true. I drive more than that.
I bet this would be a great thing to start tracking. You should get a little logbook. And for a year, every time you get behind the wheel, not you talk your daughter into driving you to do your errands, or I drive you to do the things you want to do, jot down the actual drive time. And I bet it doesn't total a day.
Well, no, because there's times where I'll drive to the cabin or
Yeah,
waiting room.
twice to the cabin and back once a year. That's it. That's 8 hours. No, actually, with you, it's 4 hours. So it doesn't even help your cause.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'll say 3 days just to give you a trip to the coast on the years that you go to see your folks. But I would be flabbergasted if you drove accumulated total time more than 3 days a year.
Well, wasn't it when you were insurance and like, well, how much will
Yeah.
she drive in a month? And you're like 10 kilometers or something like
Yeah.
that.
And the guy's like,
They're
that's
like,
impossible. I'm
they're
like,
like,
it's not. It's truly not. And he wouldn't accept it as an answer. He's like, well, the average is this. I'm like, she is so spectacularly below average. You don't understand. Like, I rarely say that about my wife, but in this category, she blows the doors off of below average. But yeah,
I love driving if there's no other drivers on the road.
so you hate driving.
Yeah, because of all the other drivers. Or if they just would stay out of the left fast lane, then
Or
we
the
wouldn't have
middle
a
lane or
problem.
the right lane. Whatever lane you're in is your fast lane.
No, I will always take the left lane. I will go into the center and right if there's a slow person in the
How do you
left
feel
lane.
about the left shoulder?
Well,
You've used it, haven't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
The best was when I was in the highway and there was an unmarked police truck in the fast lane doing 130 in 100 zone.
And you were right up his tailpipe,
I was
weren't you?
right up his tail. I'm like, get out of it. I was so infuriated that he was going so slow in the fast lane.
30 kilometers over the hour. The speed
So I
limit.
swerved to the right and shot past him. He immediately pulled me over. And he's like, if you just stayed behind me, it would have been fine.
Did you change your ways?
No, and that's the stupid thing. Like, even if I'll go slow when I see a police.
You realize
Doesn't
that
mean
I'm one of the registered owners of all these vehicles, right? Like
it's all
they
good.
don't, this is the sort of stuff that marriage vows don't cover.
Mm.
Sickness and health, your spouse is an insane driver. It's not covered. It's not covered.
Mm.
Our daughter drove my truck the other day, which is a rarity. Not a strong parker. She's not solid at the
No.
parking, especially in the truck.
Yeah.
She was, it was askew when I got home. I had to tidy it up a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, she's not uber comfortable in like tight parking lots.
so I am going to ask you some questions again,
Sure.
but in the style of Would You Rather.
Okay.
So you got to answer these questions honestly.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. How fast is it? Like immediate first answer? Or do I have
Yeah.
time to think?
Do whatever you want.
All right.
This is our show. Like nobody else is telling us what to do. We can do whatever we want.
All right.
You don't even have to answer if you don't want to. You can
Oh,
pass, but then you don't get the points for that round.
okay.
Would you rather?
Pass.
All right.
I'm just
Next
kidding.
question.
I'm just kidding.
Would you rather deal with a toddler meltdown in a packed airplane or a diaper blowout in the middle of Costco?
Packed tantrum. Tantrum
What?
packed airplane.
That was both things together. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Tantrum on the airplane.
You'd be okay with a tantrum on an airplane?
Yeah.
How would you deal with it?
Ignore the child.
Well, would you ignore a diaper blowout?
No.
You'd make me do it. This is what it is.
Well, and our children's diaper blowouts are not probably typical. I don't know about other people.
For the record, she means when they were infants, not recently,
No.
because they would be horrified if the impression was otherwise.
Because our firstborn, oh my goodness.
She's a rocket launcher.
Like it was in her hair.
Yeah.
In her hair.
Yeah.
I don't understand. There were times there was like hardly anything in the diaper. It was just all up her back and in her hair.
So if there's any car seat manufacturers listening, maybe just take that into account. Don't curve them so much because it's just a straight conduit to the dome.
Totally. Yeah.
All right.
What would you rather?
I'd probably rather the diaper.
Would you?
Yeah, because I can just go to the bathroom, deal with it, and come back out
Yeah. You could just pretend the kid's not yours.
in the middle of Costco.
No, in the middle of the airplane.
They're sitting with me, and like people
Well, you
who
didn't say that.
Well, it's implied that it's your child, not a random child that you're going to deal with.
I know it's my child.
I don't
but
feel that you're
everybody
taking
else
this
doesn't
serious
need to
enough.
be.
I feel like we're getting off on the wrong foot
No,
here.
I would rather do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Again, there's no wrong answers, but yours wasn't right. Would you rather your kid never nap again, or this is obviously for little kids.
Yeah.
Or only nap during inconvenient times, like 10 minutes before you're supposed to leave and stuff.
Never nap again. Naps were so inconvenient. A. B. My children didn't nap anyway, so.
I'm very surprised to hear you say that, though, because you were very rigid with the napping rules.
For the first one, yeah.
And the second one, she just slept wherever, though, so we didn't care. The first one didn't sleep that well.
Yeah. So it was, and we had to drop the naps early with her just because she wouldn't sleep at night. That was part of the problem at night.
Yeah.
She wouldn't go to bed. So we'd get her to bed. Once we dropped the naps, like by a year, I would say probably, hey.
Yeah. Probably.
Then she'd go to bed at 6:30. And she's still, like, she's in university and she still goes to bed early, like by 8:30. But even the other night, it was like 6:30.
Oh, yeah. Old Lady Maya packs her in early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She literally has her tea in whatever fleece-based outfit she's wearing. And then that's it. She's done.
Yep.
You can see the switch dimming, like, and she's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
So we trained her young and well.
Yeah. By comparison, our other child goes to bed way after you.
I know. She texts me in at night.
She sure does. She sure does.
And I'm like, you gotta leave.
Yeah, you gotta leave me alone. Stop talking. All right. Would you rather your child be a picky eater forever?
Oh, which one would you rather with it?
Yeah, I'd probably go never nap again.
Yeah.
Just because I gotta live my life. I gotta be me.
Yeah.
I gotta get out in the world. And kid, if you can't sleep, that's not my problem. I mean, technically it is. Like, absolutely, it's my problem, but not if it's an inconvenience to me. Not so much.
I would say, like, the firstborn with Maya, there wasn't inconvenience because there wasn't anything else. Like, I was finishing up my master's.
Mhm.
So, I mean, anytime she napped was a convenience for me. Anyway, next one.
Next one. Would you rather your kid fail a class but learn a valuable life lesson, or pass with flying colors but never really understand the content?
Well, obviously fail.
Why, obviously?
Because we want them to learn. And failure, if listeners, you've listened to me at all, our kids need to fail. And I mean, it's not a fail if they learn.
See, that's the point, though.
Yeah.
Do you feel sub question?
Yeah.
Do you feel our children would actually learn the lesson by failing?
I think it depends on what it is. Yeah.
Math, no. Willow hates math.
Yeah, if it was something that they didn't care about and was irrelevant, like didn't have any purpose for their own, goals or anything, probably not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Me with my taxes, I keep failing every year and doing the wrong thing with that. I'm slowly learning, even though I hate it and it's stupid and it angers me. I'm starting to slowly learn. But I learned today that
You learned about RSPs today.
RSPs don't mean one-to-one tax break.
To get you.
Yeah,
Look, the government always gets their money,
I know.
flat out.
I know.
They invent so many ways to get their money, and with the new 50% capital gains tax, it's even crazier.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anywho.
would you rather your child be the most popular kid at school or the one who's totally okay being on their own?
Yeah, being okay on their own.
What were you?
Both, I would say. Like I was friends with everybody. Everybody knew me.
Yeah.
Anybody who wanted to do anything, oh, call Caroline. You want to go jump out of a plane? Call Caroline. I was always the one who, yeah, let's go now,
You want to
right?
drive 150 on Crowchild? Call
Let's
Caroline.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mexico. Like I live literally people, hey, do you want to go to Mexico tomorrow? Sure, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So I did have friends that way, but I didn't have a best friend.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
didn't have a close friend, right? So
So on that, okay, that's a very interesting point. So would it be better to have acquaintances and be popular so you have social interaction, or be okay being on your own with no close bond to anybody? Because in both situations, you could have no best friend,
right.
but at least in the popular, you might have friends you can hang out with.
Yeah, probably then I'd want that rather than
Just
being
have
completely
some
alone.
companionship.
Yeah, I'm not completely autistic.
Beep, boop.
Willow bee-booped a friend the other
She
day.
did not.
She did. And her friend was like, what? And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Never mind.
Oh my God. So
And it,
for explanation, dear listener, whenever Caroline does something robotic,
or autistic.
we don't call it that because who knows? She's convinced that she has autistic tendencies. We just call it beep boop because she just doesn't compute the social implication of what she's doing.
Yeah.
And apparently that's rubbed off on our child.
Yeah.
Beep boop. Um, would so to our earlier conversation, would you rather have your kid get into every extracurricular event they want, but you need to drive them 7 days a week, or would you rather they do nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Not just because of my driving, though,
Why not?
because kids need downtime. They're already overscheduled and stuff.
So sorry, how many extracurricular activities did you do when you were a child? Not that you got driven, but
That's just it. I didn't get driven. I found my way.
did you have downtime?
No. Well, I did. I mean, it wasn't
On a
imposed.
long walk both ways uphill?
Or I
Or
guess it wasn't imposed. Yeah, I guess when you frame it like that, it wasn't imposed on by my parents.
it was what you wanted to do.
I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it was all school related stuff. We didn't have money or the means to do anything extracurricular.
Yeah. So the school was all that it offered.
So it was, yeah, the school, like all the sports, right? And then I would go to, I lived on an army base, so we would go to like the army gym and schools, and
whatever else.
I kept myself busy.
Yeah, it's fair.
But I wasn't necessarily, aside from school sports, like structured piano. I wanted to do piano lessons and skating lessons and gymnastics, but I just didn't have the means.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's tricky because as the person that does drive our children 7 days a week,
Hey, I drove today.
Again, 1 out of 365. And it was literally a 20-minute round trip. So
Yeah, but I had just come from there. So I went twice.
Oh my God. I can't believe you went to the same place 10 minutes away from our house.
But you, conversely, you were given. You had hockey and you had
I didn't
music.
have hockey.
You said you did.
I played it 1 year when I was in PEI, and I played it 1 year when I was here.
Okay, no, but you did. You had stuff and piano lessons and stuff, but you don't care, right? I find that if you don't have it,
you want it.
Yeah, you want it. Like I did have friends who were in those and they hated it and they begrudged it.
Because they were forced, right?
And I'm like, oh, I wish.
All I wanted to do was stay home and draw. Was all I did. Listen to music and draw. Was it. But then my mom wanted me to learn piano. I took it all the way to theory, and then I walked away.
Which is amazing. I wish I had that.
The only thing it's good for is annoying the children, and I don't even do that much. because they
Like
didn't,
annoy the children, you do it
and they're
regularly,
with
daily,
piano related annoying.
hourly.
That's harsh.
It's not
Leads into my
wrong.
next question really well, though.
Sure.
Would you rather explain the birds and the bees to a curious 6-year-old or a totally embarrassed 16-year-old?
Oh, 16
Yeah,
year old.
100%. That's like my favorite thing in the world is to embarrass them with stuff like that.
Do you think they still get embarrassed because, well, I think we've been
100%.
talking about vaginas and penises since they could talk.
What happened a couple weeks ago that mortified the children in the kitchen?
What? I can't remember. I can't remember.
I don't know if I can say it. I need you to say it so it's okay. You approached me and
Oh, no,
so
that's
they were
not okay
embarrassed.
to say. That's
Uh,
not okay to say.
but they were embarrassed.
They were
They
embarrassed.
don't like it. Like I see it like so the way the puppy gets jealous of Pepper getting affection, Willow has the same reaction to you and I being within let's say 12 inches of each other.
Oh, if she sees tongue. Yeah, yeah.
But not even that. If I try and hug you, she's all up in the business.
Yeah. Last night they were saying something about rod or something being stiff or
Oh my God. What was she talking about? Oh, they were reading the chopsticks. The Google Translate was doing a horrible job of translating the inscription on chopsticks, and it was not appropriate. Like we got swindled on Japanese hot chopsticks.
well, it said
No, you can't. You
if you suck,
can't.
no, but it said if you suck, your customers will be happy.
Yeah. And then Willow followed up with something equally as horrifying.
Well, I said, yeah, something. Well, you can understand the innuendo.
Yeah, it was
Oh, it's
super
bad.
awful.
Yeah,
It was
customers would be really happy. And then it just went down, and then she was mortified. And then geishas came in. She's like, I don't even want to know.
yeah.
So yeah, but it's hilarious.
It is if you haven't gotten to the teenage years yet, get ready. It's awesome. It's awesome. There's a video of a dad. This isn't birds and the bees related. There's a video of a dad where he took his wife is videotaping him as they come up to a drive-in or drive-through. And all the caption says, I want to see how quickly I can embarrass my children. And he's using any slang word he can, like literally rolls up, the window goes down. He's like, hey fam, what's up? And the camera turns to his daughters. They're like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, skibbity. And he's like throwing out all these random like word. Oh my God. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The
No,
girls are dying in the back seat to get out of there. Like they're yelling, like, Dad, please stop. Dad, please stop. And he orders the whole thing using their slang. It's awesome.
Um, but I like there is learning because I will say I was very naive and I was an
Hmm.
adult. Well, even playing like after I had children, we went and played what's the game?
Cards
Cards
Against
Against
Humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. You knew everything, which is concerning.
Well, that's because Mike is my friend.
So, but it was the other day, she's like, Mom, you know what video they showed us in sex ed? I'm like, what? The cup of tea.
A cup of tea, great video.
Yeah. Yeah. You should check that cup of tea video. It's about
The consent.
consent.
Yeah, it's a great way.
I showed it to them when they were itty bitty bitty.
Yeah.
Like probably 3.
Yeah.
We've been having these conversations a long time. Maya's fine. Willow's definitely never got desensitized.
No, Maya though is more like Maya gives off a Stockholm syndrome vibe. Like she just accepts it. Like she's learning to love the process because she's not escaping it.
It's funny, she uses that word all the time with me.
Stockholm syndrome?
Yes.
Oh.
Like with the puppies or like
Oh,
she's
interesting.
used it a few times. I don't know.
Just trying to tell you something.
Maybe.
Next up. Oh, interesting. Would you rather co-parent? So this assumes so you and I break up, we're done.
Yes.
I've kicked you out of the house and you live in the streets now because you're irresponsible.
I would be okay with that well, we've talked about
Yeah,
this. It'd be so good to pretend that we broke up just so we can have a week on, week off without kids and dogs.
Most people think we are broken up though, is the problem.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I don't leave the house.
Well, and when we do go out places like to the rink, we don't hang out for most of that time because I'm by myself while you're in the car.
Yeah. Usually we're doing work. I bring my computer and do work.
Listen, it's okay to say that you drink in the truck. Okay? We're here to help. But yeah, we've actually had people ask us if we were divorced.
Well, the one mom went up to Maya and was like, wow, that's really nice of your dad giving your mom a ride.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like, why is he driving her?
yeah. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's
Matt's like,
amicable. It was
what?
an amicable
And she's
split.
like, well, if they're divorced, she's like, they're not divorced.
It was an amicable split. Would you rather co-parent with someone who agrees with you 100%, but never takes initiative, or constantly disagrees, but is highly involved?
Um, I don't know. Never take initiative to do anything, like just be a permissive parent, or
Yeah, I would assume they make you make all the decisions and you got to do most of it, but they agree with you and they whatever.
either is fine, I think. Like, I'd want them still involved.
But
Like, I don't want
I
you to
think the way
be
the
a
question is,
deadbeat dad.
well, I think the way the question is worded is you run point on everything. So you're responsible for organizing, for driving, for doing everything, but they just kind of go along with it.
Well, that's not parenting.
Oh, snap.
I mean, but not the way I was meaning. Like in parenting in terms of establishing boundaries and consequences and, screen time
Hmm.
and social media and with the important things, I'd want someone who is on the same page with me. But not everything needs to be.
So how would you handle not being on the same page with your co-parent, your ex, and try and get to a position where you guys aren't battling? Because we've recently seen a few friends going through that,
Yeah.
right? So it raises a really interesting question of how would you try and deal with it if they weren't and it was something major?
Well, I do work with high conflict divorce
Yeah.
couples who cannot communicate with each other unless through a lawyer, right? Like third.
Mental.
I know,
I
but it's
can't
the
communicate
reality.
you face to face because you don't listen. I don't know what a lawyer would do to help.
I know. So in those cases, I really am working with both parents to establish their own expectations and boundaries.
Hmm.
So, I mean, kids will learn, just like the puppy with you. I know I shouldn't maybe equate, but now that I have puppies and children, it's fine to do. Um, but the puppy treats you differently than me
Hmm.
because she knows what the consequences and expectations are,
Hmm.
right? With each of us and like different interactions. So same thing with kids. They'll learn, right? What the expectations are. So that's fine. I mean, you do what you can. It's just like what we do, when our kids were younger, I tried to instill healthy eating
Hmm.
habits, but if they left the house and went to a friend's house and they were served a hot dog,
There's not much you can do.
there's not much I can do, right? I'm just instilling values that are important, that I'm trying to rub off, not
Yeah.
shove down their throat, but
Like we've had friends that have done a great job of co-parenting, like phenomenal job, like dealt with to whatever degree they needed to deal with their own issues and put the kid or kids first. And then we've got others that are still well within that punishment cycle,
yeah,
right? They want someone to be to blame or whatever you want to frame it as. I don't know if that's, I can't paint every situation with the same brush because they're always different, but it it is very interesting to see, you know, the different approaches and the effect it does have on the kids for sure. So yeah, I mean, I most likely, I think if that ever got to that point, legitimately, not that just we had a separate living arrangement to give ourselves a break every other week. I would like to think that unless it was something that was specifically harming my ability to interact with the kids, right? Because there's been examples of friends of ours who the other spouse has deliberately scheduled stuff on a day they knew that the other person was going to be with the kid and then holds it over their head when they ask for some sort of change to the schedule or agreement. Like that sort of stuff would probably be the only time that I'd struggle with that,
yeah,
right? But from a kid's perspective, I don't think we're so different that we wouldn't be like, yeah, fine, like whatever works, right?
yeah.
Um, if you showed up to a joint event with a new boyfriend, we'd throw down. I'd give him the
Come on,
business.
man. When would I ever find time to meet someone new?
Dude, if you walked out of the house and gave off that recently separated vibe,
I gotta leave the house for that to happen.
Fair. But assuming you left the house, like assuming you unplugged from your docking station, beep boop, and went out of the house, a great many men would be interested in you.
When I do leave the house,
Mhm.
I'm usually greasy gross with pajama bottoms
Yeah, but I'm saying,
and a toque. It's like 20 degrees out. I've
yeah,
been
you were
so cold.
overdressed this
I've
morning.
been so
Our
cold.
walk with the dogs today was ridiculous.
I'm just so cold though. But anyway, yeah.
Eh,
Well, maybe if there's
maybe.
someone desperate enough. But
Um, well, I only got a couple more. Would you rather your parenting style be judged by strangers online or by your own parents at every family gathering?
strangers online.
Would you fight back?
No.
You just let them say whatever?
Yeah. I don't go online, so it wouldn't matter to me.
So that's a cop-out answer then. If you were online, if you were a well-known,
Actively.
like at the level of like psychologist of the year, so you have a very big profile in your immediate area,
Mhm.
you're well-known, and someone started chirping you, what would you do?
I would explain, I would validate their experience, but and explain, reaffirm what I'm doing and the reasons why.
You're so much better than me. You're such a good person.
But for some reason, with my own parents, I just, yeah, that's hard. Even though I'd never see them anymore, but
Yeah,
it's harder.
absolutely, it's harder.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you guys cost this. It's easy. It's an easy Uno reverse card. I would, if someone was chirping me online, like you are a much better person, because I would deliberately create an alter ego, like a troll account, and I would go at them,
Mm.
keeping myself clean. And I'd be like, come on, everybody, let's just try and be nice. And then out of the other account, I'd just be firebombing them. It'd be crazy. That's what I would do.
So I wouldn't even think of to do that.
A buddy of mine told me about it. I don't think like that. Would you rather, would you rather redo your entire parenting journey with the knowledge you have now, or skip ahead 10 years to see how your kids turn out?
I'm actually happy with how we've parented, to be quite honest. The only thing, there's two times that I'm ashamed as a parent
Mm-hmm.
in my life.
Better not say marry me.
No, no, as a
Okay.
parent, not as a wife. Wouldn't have my children if they weren't for you.
Wouldn't have cute children if it wasn't for
You
me
were an
because I was a cute
important.
baby.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, oh God. Oh,
That's
what?
what we were talking about. One
What?
of the things last night about how I pushed,
Oh, yes. Yes. The whole process of children being conceived and shot out into the world.
put into my body and pushed out of my
Yeah,
body,
that
essentially.
Will hates that conversation, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, no. So like with Willow, and I've talked about it before, just the Santa P&P where you
Mm,
can get Santa to
yeah,
call
yeah.
or do a video, and then the kids like are either on the good list or they're on the naughty list or on the unsure list. Thank goodness I didn't put her on the naughty
Oh my
list. I
God.
had thought about putting her on the naughty list, but I didn't. That one year, just around Christmas, it was so hard. She was terrorizing her sister to the point like her sister had still has scars to this day from the
Hmm.
scratches. So I put her on the not sure list. And I do think that that completely changed who Willow is. I mean, well, maybe not completely. I think there is some other things, external things leading up to it. But yeah, like that crusher. It's funny because she'll like now I still talk about it. And she's like, Mom, I don't even remember. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even remember that thing happening. If
yeah.
you didn't tell me the story, I would have no clue. So, maybe it's not that scarring, but as a mother, seeing it in that moment, just her little face absolutely crumple. I regret that.
I bet I know what the second one is.
What?
Well, it's one of two things.
What do you think it is?
I think it was the experiment of trying to get Maya to stay in her room.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And her begging us not to keep the door closed on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would hold the door. Well, she had a lock on our door on the inside, but we reversed it on the outside.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
No, it didn't. And just like it was one day. And she's like, Mommy, please don't lock me in my
And then her
room.
little fingers under the door. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. She would do. Like these little fingers, the cutest little fingers in the world. She's like, ba, 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 and that was it. You were done. Yeah, experiment over.
Yeah, like I just couldn't do it, but I didn't know how else to keep her in her room. I was young. I wasn't a psychologist yet. I was just
And
in grad
I mean,
school.
this is all to basically like most of these questions are just good discussion points, but at the end of the day, don't I mean, you make the decisions you think are best in the moment, and as long as you're not deliberately hurting the kid, you just learn from it and move on,
Yeah.
right? Like our intention wasn't to do anything mean to either
No,
of
not
them,
to
right?
punish or
No.
anything.
But those cute little fingers just
Yeah.
yeah. So
What was the second thing?
throwing the toys off the back deck.
She did that.
Oh, right.
She threw the toys off the back
Right,
deck.
right. I got it confused. She is a little Caroline, so I get confused. Last one is a layup. I know exactly what you're going to answer on this one. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather raise your kids during the 80s with no internet or the 2030s with AI parenting tools and surveillance tech?
What do you think I'm gonna say?
I think you're a hardcore supporter of screens and AI. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, hardcore. Like 80s is where there were murders and child abductions but yeah, that's when I would want my kids.
Mhm.
The park.
Mhm.
But no, I would want my kids to grow up in the 80s.
Last of the feral generation. That's us.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my questions.
Cool beans.
Good day to you.
Good day to
Do you want to
you.
go downstairs and get some peanut butter?
Oh my God. Like I am so sick.
Well,
It's
we are going
terrible.
to Costco tonight, so we can pick up more.
We have to because I've run out of both jars now.
Twin pack. Twin pack.
You know, it's so bad. Like I'm going to New Zealand for a 3-week tour and I'm debating taking checked luggage or not. It will be easier not because every night I have to travel. The only reason I'm thinking of taking checked luggage is so I can bring a jar of peanut butter.
But Caroline, isn't it illegal to bring foods like that into another country?
Oh, never mind.
Just in case there's any customs agents listening to this podcast, that never happens. Please don't put a note on her passport account. Takes us forever to get her through security as it is.
Never mind. I will.
What you meant was when you get down there and you buy some to put in your big luggage, right?
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
in New
Cool.
Zealand as I'm on my tour.
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be something? If I get a phone call and you're in New Zealand custom jail.
And they have dogs that actually will. Oh no, that's Japan.
Yeah, you were sweating in Japan. You were sweating.
I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, you kept taking your bag for a walk.
Oh no, I didn't have my bag yet, but I'd go to the. Or did I?
You did because yours came off first because you were priority.
I did, yeah. So
and the little beagle, cutest little narc in the world.
So cute.
Yeah, he was doing his job real well, and you got spooked.
Because I actually saw him. He would just sit in front of a luggage and they would open it up. And sure enough, these people were smuggling food. It's the first time I've been to things around the world with dogs. Never, ever have I ever been sniffed out. But I was worried about that little beagle in Japan.
Yeah, just because of residual smells, not because you had anything illegal on you.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Just in case I had a rogue.
From the road trips you took in Canada using that bag.
Yeah.
All right, good day.
Good day.